Back to Dream League Season 26, we've got Bet 3 points in the Jingo Mastery doing the work, and no one has to be a bit careful. He might have stepped a bit too far forward here. 9 classes here on the Rubik, but while this is happening up top, they actually got first blood on the Beastmaster. Tukalis slowly but surely wore him down, and he actually converted the boar from the Beastmaster himself. Your team in general just tankier and harder to kill. Snare out to the Rubik, and GPK is rotated in on the Monkey King, so 9 class should be falling here. There's no chance he survives this, but I don't think PARIVISION are too disappointed by that. And set the Kunkka up. But 10-minute power rune's gonna have to hold on to that thought for a moment, and Kinta just come here on the Gyrocopter. They're gonna try and take down no one who's walking it off for the time being. The Ghost Ship round buff, delaying damage, and along with the Divine Favor making this Kunkka extremely tanky. So they try and turn around for Tukalis instead, but they don't get anything enough Satanic TPs, and they're actually gonna get Heritage. The Gyrocopter drops. The Hand of God gonna keep the members. DM also TPs in on the Undying, and well, they're going straight for the tier 1. GPK doesn't have the Wukong's command. Drops the Boundless Striker here to roar, but it's out onto the Rubik. The Tombstone's gonna get dropped now, and that's gonna be the sign for BETBOOM to retreat. Kataomi, not level 6 yet, does not have access to the Song of the Siren, so I mean, it is BETBOOM just really struggling against these zombies. They need... I don't know if it's wise trying to fight in the Tombstone here, but they're gonna try. They're gonna get started on it. DM running a bit low on mana, but looks like they have enough damage in the tank to take down no one on the Kunkka, so they will hold on to their tier 1. Hoping to maybe find a far more valuable kill in the TA, and Satanic does not have any traps set up defensively to help him, and looks like he might just end up falling here. Ripple flashes out along with the focus fire. There should be a death on the TA, and they get him, and guess what? They also find the Chen. Miero with the roar picks up the kill, cleans up the summons. Make happen that's going to convert into an objective for them, and Miero is going to be the target. His Aghanim Scepter is done. No one still holding on to the torrent. Actually waits a long time before he pops it, but Miero does not get the roar off. He just gave up. They got the kill, and they can now move into Roshan here on the side of PARIVISION. You do have the Song of the Siren though, so there is a chance you can contest them. And well, finding the Undying here would be great. And they are trying to take him down, but the Crimson Guard is keeping DM alive. The Focus Fire doesn't even tickle the man. As Kataomi takes a huge Belt Strike to the face. Satanic blinks in, finishes off the kill. And well, that's 2 quick pickoffs going the way of PARIVISION. DM, they don't have good defensive potential, so
you can tell Dyer's middle tower.
Let's see just how much they can get here. Finding 9 class would be great, but oh, look at that. Quick on the telekinesis, actually buying time, but eventually the rod does come out and GPK blinks in, eyeing up Satanic. Satanic gets the Divine Fever and has the refraction off though. Both a bit off the mark, and the call down helps him secure a second kill onto the Chen. The Undying runs away. They're trying to get in range of the TA. The TA is running, her 2 feet, walking her away, and she will be able to blink out of the range of the song. But the Wind Ranger, she's here, save. Can they actually cancel the TP? Yes, they can. They will eventually find Satanic. They take the man down twice here before 20 minutes, and strong Wukong's command along with the call down. It's probably gonna have to be Killitish for Box's ult. GPK is waiting. Yeah, Miero is the one who breaks in though, and he fights Satanic right off the bat. Crimson Guards out. The Wukong's command has been dropped. Where is the call down? It comes through at the end. The damage is gonna be there. They will take down Satanic, and now Kunkka also got in the pit. He did not get the Aegis. Oh, the Radiant, they get the kill for the Rosh and the Aegis, and BETBOOM are gonna be so happy off the back of that. Only losing Miero, and Killitish is potentially looking for more. Tukalis in some trouble. He recalls over a creep that tanks some of the damage from the rocket barrage, and the one's gonna keep him alive here, but there's a homing missile with his name on it, and Killitish is thinking about the dive. The glyph will deter them, however, as BETBOOM are gonna call off the dive. Looking to TP out. 9 class, he's got telekinesis, but they didn't have vision of Killitish, so they're standing on business every single time, like the axe, the centaur, and whatnot. But found 9 class here on the Rubik. He's gonna buy some time with the Glimmergate. Boundless Strike a bit off the mark, but GPK pick up the kill with the bonus damage. Sanj and Yasha done for. Well, Torrent's out on the Killitish in the top lane. He pops the Satanic and tries to turn around on DM. Miero in the meantime has found 9 class on the Rubik, but 9 class is not taking any damage. The Gale Guard and the Crimson Guard keeping him alive, and it's actually Miero who's gonna end up falling here. No one's gonna secure the kill. And in the meantime, BETBOOM have not found much else. GPK now pops the Wukong's command as a beautiful song of the siren comes out, resetting the fight, but Night Class, he picked it up. He stole the spell that he said he might not be able to steal, and he pops it instantly to cancel the TP from Kataomi. That is a huge spell to give away from BETBOOM. And this just might be the ticket for PARIVISION. Will be able to take down tier 3, the gyrocopter in some trouble, the Bell Strike doing quite the work, the BKB is going to be forced out, but a beautiful jackal out of the TA, the Lotus Orb reflects back the roar, but the TA is still dropping the Crimson Guard, and now the Hand of God keeping Satanic alive as he pops the BKB, they turn around onto Kiritich, it's a slaughter in the BETBOOM base, and they both don't have buybacks. This was just the opening that PARIVISION were waiting for. BETBOOM, they liked their chances when PARIVISION didn't have the agents, but BKB is up for Satanic. You best be careful, Kiritich. He is walking a bit too far forward. They have to be giving, but the Wukong's command is out onto Satanic. The Ioscari doing quite the work on him, but for some reason the Lotus Orb actually reflects back the roar and pushes GPK outside the range of the Wukong's command. Song of the Siren is out from Kataomi, but it doesn't do anything. And that's it, BETBOOM, they get a tap out PARIVISION somehow despite being on the back foot for most of the early game and the finals here between BETBOOM and PARIVISION. Up until that point, GPA has to dictate what happens, but down bottom, they somehow get the Terrorblade. Even though he's salved up, it seems like no one. We're gonna go straight into the Blink Dagger after the Power Treads. We're gonna come online on the Magnus. Threaten these side lanes, but down bottom, Kiritich, he got shackled up. Save TP's in on the Wind Ranger. They help secure the kill on the Shadow Shaman. Closer and closer towards his Blink Dagger. It's gonna be the first power spike for the side of PARIVISION. It's down bottom. They pop the Laguna Blade on the Terror Blade and they get the kill. Kiritich biting the dust. Second time around in a span of 10 minutes. Not the ideal start for the Terror Blade here. And Kiritich would be the ideal target. Taking down the Terror Blade would be really useful. No one with the blink does manage to find the Oracle. Kataomi shackled up, could be fully assisted. That's not actually keeping him alive. And that's actually going to ensure the false promise comes through. Can he heal through this though? Pops the wand, Purifying Flames are out, and he is surviving. GPK here as well with the trap. They'll all be committed from no one, but he can't finish off the kill, and now no one's in big trouble. Eventually he gets the kill onto the Oracle with the shockwave, but he pays for it with his life. So they don't let PARIVISION get too much value out of it. Cobalt Cup is going to be popped, and I hear a song of the Siren. It's for GPK, who has been caught here by the Ensnare. They're going to drop Serpent Wards as well, not going to commit the RP, but Kataomi is here with the false promise, hoping to keep the sniper alive. So he heals out as well with the Purifying Flames, and Dakalis is actually stuck between the Serpent Wards. He's actually have to walk forward. And Satanic in the meantime finds save somehow, and now the RP comes through from no one, out onto the GPK head. They take down Sniper, out onto GPK's head. And, well, it's a complete slaughter. PARIVISION find 4. That was not at all on the cards for BETBOOM. Save pops the Wind Run. He really wants to try and find Satanic. Shackle shots out along with the focus fire, but my god, Satanic rip save a new one before he dies. GPK will get the kill. King will now come in. No one. His smoke is gonna break. Looking to find a target, but it's only the Tide Hunter. They're gonna skewer him back anyway, but the arrow is not that easy to kill. Primal Split comes out. What can the Brewlings do? Well, don't know about that, but Nineclass has actually hexed up GPK on the backlines of the Shadow Shaman. Kataomi is still holding on to the false promise. This fight is not looking that great, but they do get saved. And my god, that is a beautiful RP out from no one onto 3 heroes. They're able to clean up the Oracle. Sniper and the Tide Hunter caught hit it as well. Ravage was committed, but no kill was found from the side of BETBOOM. As one by one the heroes start dropping. Satanic goes to work, but it's DM who gets the triple kill. He's gonna start dropping. There is no response from the side of BETBOOM. Gale Force actually forces the heroes back into the base. That's a beautiful Ravage out onto 3. And, well, BKB's popped from no one. Dakalis resets the fight to the song of the Siren. The RP only captures 1 though. Good Hurricane fight by GPK, keeping him alive. The BKB as well, making sure that he can survive the damage. But Satanic actually goes in as the BKB is ending. And the Light Striker was timed to perfection as they take down the GPK sniper. And now the Terror Blade taking so much damage as the Thunder will finally pop it, but he will still die through the damage. The false promise not nearly enough to keep the Terror Blade alive. No one goes into the base as he skewers back Miero on the Tide Hunter, and Miero is gonna survive, but GG is called. Gataomi makes the grand assessment, and PARIVISION will secure their slot in the grand finals. BETBOOM